Miracles can transform anything. That's why they're called a miracle. They're those beautiful shifts in our perception that bring us back to right thinking. He will bring us life in the midst of death, for nothing that Christ's vision looks on, but must live. Must live. So even in the face of what seems like a physical death, there is life. Because God has deemed that Christ's vision will look on us as his creation, and we live. We live. Even science, I go back to science. I love science in this respect because it says that there is no such thing as an end to life. It says it only changes form. That's what physics say. There is no end to life, it only changes form. You cannot destroy energy. It only changes form. So this is the truth. You cannot end life. We are energy. We are this truth. It only changes form. What he looks on must live, remembering the Father and the Son, creator and creation unified. There's no separation. That's the hardest thing for us to get. There's no separation between the creator. He's not toying with you. He's loving you. He wants you to know who you are. We're the ones that toy with ourselves by the messengers that we send out. We send out messengers of unworthiness, and what seems to come back to us delivered is unworthiness. We send out messengers of fear, and what comes back to us are fearful thoughts. We send out messengers of anger and attack, and what comes back to us is that anger and attack. It's time for us to stop. Do we like it? Then stop sending it. It's time for us to send the truth, to bless our minds with this vision, to bless each other with this vision. This is the only thing that's going to transform this world. We got to stop participating on the level of the world and perception and start participating on the level of God and truth, so that we can begin to bring this world to what it says it can be. Through Christ's sight, the world and God's creations meet, and they come together, and perception disappears. And we see clearly. We see the truth that we are asking for, that we want to know. We see creator and creation, father and child unified. And we get this beautiful little prayer at the end. Father, Christ's vision is the way to you. This is how I get to you. We keep going. How do I get to God? How do I get to God? How do I get to God? Through this vision that transforms our minds. That's how Jesus talked about it. He didn't set a path for you to go on to. I mean, like say, go to the first sand dune and turn left, and then go to the third one and turn right. He said, I am the way. We find it by going within, going through Christ's vision. And these things I do, you can do, and greater, remembering who and what you are. Christ's vision is the way to you, Father, through this awareness. What he beholds, what Christ's vision beholds, invites your memory to be restored to me. So we're renewing our memory when we hold on to that truth. And this I choose to be what I would look upon today. This is what I want. So if you don't like your world, if you don't like what's going on, if you don't like the way you're feeling, then you need to call upon the truth. And you have to stop sending out the messengers that you don't want anymore. You cannot hold in your mind, oh, I want Christ's vision. Oh, that person's a jerk. Oh, I want Christ's vision. Oh, I'm so afraid, I don't know what to do. Oh, I want Christ's vision. Oh, I'm so depressed. Because those are the messengers we send out, and those are the things that come back to us. And they got plenty of postage. They're not going to go, insufficient funds. They all come back fully delivered. Airmail, special delivery. We want to start sending out the thought of Christ, the vision of Christ, across this planet, in our lives, to our loved ones, and even to those we're having the biggest challenges with. Because that's what we want to experience. We want to experience that unity.